Hello everyone, this is your captain speaking. On the left you can see the previous episode of Let's Play Pokemon Y2, where we headed up here and figured out Colress's affiliation with the Team of Plasma. On your right you can see this present episode of Let's Play Pokemon Y2, where we're going to head down and catch the legendary Pokemon. So I'm actually the you get it because like I have captain on my team. He's a captain. He's like, never mind, we're gonna go catch the legendary Pokemon. I was standing in front of the wheel. I was making a joke. It went over your head. It doesn't matter anymore. I wasted all my max revives on my Pokemon. So if we actually do get a heal from this, I'm going to be extremely disappointed. So let's head right here. We're going to do the typical Pokemon thing because I do not like to live dangerously. I'm going to save right here and. Anything else we really need to do? What should our team look like? I don't think there's anyone who can inflict status conditions except Oshawott, but Oswald's gonna poison him and then he'll eventually get murdered. We'll see how we're on the ball situation when we get this match started. So let's just come over here and we can't change that. Can we just come up here? Can we just come up here? Can we just... Hey, Zucchini Man! How can we get into this thing? Beaten again. No matter. Team Plasma will get the last left. Will dumb minion over here... Hey, dude, can you help us out? What? You beat Colress? Wah! I pretend to be this strong, but I don't have any Pokemon! Typical Plasma. Typical Plasma. If there's more fights in between this, I'm gonna irritate it. That blasted Colress! Is that what's his name? Is that Getsy's? The fool is too far committed to pure science. This is how he repays me for making him the boss of. He is the boss of Team Plasma? Say what? So then what does that make Getsy's? Huh? I'm so confused. Who are you? That's gotta be Getsy's. I remember Getsy's having his weird eye thing. So, I can't like Colress at all anymore. He's not a science dude. He is actually the head of Team Plasma. How dare he put his personal intellectual curiosity before our ultimate mission of conquering Unova. This is a badass room. How unfortunate of you. Few get to be the sole audience member for one of my speeches. Team Plasma. See, he's pacing too. I don't know what it is with Team Plasma and this Pokemon antagonist. Team Plasma will use its knowledge and technology to take Helium's true power to its absolute limit and freeze the Unova region. The terrified people in Pokemon will bow at Team Plasma's my feet. Oh, he's got a badass cane. He's a great villain. Helium is an empty being, the remnants of a certain Pokemon when it split into Reshiram and Zekrom. My desire is absolute rule of Unova. That's right, Cheren will be the vessel into which my desires will be poured. Lord Getsy's, Cheren has been transferred. Transferred? It's finally here. The wonderful era in which I am the absolute ruler of Unova has finally arrived. I'll let you take care of this. Uh-oh. Wait, you're one of the Shadow Triad, right? Tell me about the Purloin that was stolen in Asperta. Very well. This might be it. Oh no, this is gonna be sad. Oh my god! It's actually there! Carlos is getting what he wants! I stole this Pokemon 5 years ago in Asperta, so it seems likely that is the Pokemon you're talking about. But now, it only listens to my command. Aww. Such is the fate of Pokemon that are trapped in Pokeballs. What? Don't mess with me! That's someone else's Pokemon! Ah, I feel sorry for Pokemon. They're ruled by Pokeballs and the whims of their trainers. Lord Getsy spoke of Pokemon liberation 2 years ago simply for his own ambitions, but if his plans had succeeded, many Pokemon would have been saved. This Liepard, well, you knew it as a Purloin. If it had been released, it might have returned to you. Well then. You there! I won't let you interfere with Lord Getsy's plans. Oh, while we're having this fight, Carlos is probably having like a mental breakdown over there. Poor Carlos! Well, I guess I guess it's better than no than not no, but still, oh, poor Carlos. It just sucks to be Carlos, man. And I'm going to assume Signal Beam will be good in this situation. I think we one-shotted one of these dudes before with the Signal Beam. We might have. And this lowers our speed, doesn't it? Yes. Okay, so we still might not be able to outspeed him. Actually, why not? Try for it. Let's get this sucker. And is it going to be enough? Nah, I didn't think it would be. Feint attack is going to do a tiny amount of damage, hopefully. Lime can take it, so we should just Signal Beam right in it. That was my dumb move, trying to get a little greedy and not get hit, but Lime got through. Lime's gonna get some XP, so that's pretty good. So it keeps on doing this to me. I'm like, okay, we're gonna get to Legendary. Nope, Shadow Triad. We're gonna get to Legendary. Nope, Getsies. It's just, it keeps daunting me. When are you gonna show me the true end? Even though I don't want it then. I'm having this Let's Play's been fun throughout the entire thing. Because Pokemon Let's Plays are really just fun for me. Maybe Coliseum was a little much because that's like a different type of Pokemon game. But Pokemon Let's Plays are fun. Especially blind ones, because I know just enough that it's just the perfect balance of not knowing and knowing. If it's easy to explain like that. You can sort of see where I'm coming from. I know how the mechanics of the game work, but I don't know story, don't know where to go next. And maybe he's part Steel type. We need to get someone else some work. Actually, no, we should bring in Captain for this because he's getting behind in levels. We're gonna get a little Earth powers in here. Hopefully they're enough. So Captain's just gonna come in and we're gonna hopefully take out this Ponyard and then go fight Getsies for our true final fight with some more epic music. I remember his final theme just being really epic, and there's just random people chanting in the background. They're like, Getsies, and damn, okay, that's the Captain I want to see. And oh, I thought he had the egg. It doesn't bother us a bit if the stolen Pokemon cry or beg. You, sir, are an asshole. Uh-oh, you're not done yet. Carlos, or have you snapped out of it yet so you can help us? Sorry, this situation is messing with my head. I just don't know what to do. I finally found my sister's Pokemon, but now it's glaring at me. Why? That's completely understandable, Carlos. I can understand. Wow! So let's take out Shadow Triad, Mr. Number 2. We swore to be loyal to Lord Getsy since he saved us. Saved you? When did... That's gonna be some cool backstory. Like, I was just about to ask, do these guys have, like, singular names? Or are they just, like, the Shadow Triad? You just don't know because they're Shadow and Triad. And I think Lime's probably going to die from this fight. Unless... If he can take a couple hits, he might be able to do it, but if it goes like last fight, or if he scary faces us, I think we might be able to do it. And, okay, scary faces. So, if we can just take that one Feint Attack hit, but I believe we can. Yeah, maybe they're like triplets or something. They do all look alike. That might just be Nintendo being lazy with sprites and stuff, but it would make sense if they're like triplets and like Getsy's adopt them and like raise them to be his own ninjas of his own. Apparently some old fat man can teach you how to be a ninja. Well, I guess well, that's different. And also I haven't seen the Karate Kid, so I really can't use that as a good example. But I was gonna say, Mr. Miyagi, come on, wax on, wax off. You know what I'm talking about. So many movies I would get the references to, but I've never seen. And we are definitely, this is a perfect opportunity for Steve, because it's just gonna completely kick this Pokemon's ass. And wait, did that's what I should have went with. Did she get an evolution? I feel like she didn't, but she should. Either way, we just kicked her ass. And Steve's Moxie is... If he is a Steel type, we should probably just keep Steven for the Moxie. And Ponyard... Actually, no, if we're one-shotting them with Captain, Captain needs the levels more importantly. And, wow, really? I've really put, and I normally don't do this when I'm playing through a Pokemon game, my starter has been really put on the back burner, because there's not much types that he's really helping with here. I mean, there's no really ground types, there's no really fire types that we're seeing. It's mostly, and I like that that evil team sort of has like the sort of more eviler types, the dark types, the poison types, the steel types. They're the more eviler types you associate that, and it doesn't bother us a bit if we have to use another Pokemon after one's defeated. I thought he was going to say the same thing. So I guess they are sort of maybe triplets. Listen well. The only thing we want is the world Lord Getsy's desires. So I'm really curious about this, if they're going to explain it. I have no problem with you, but this is for Lord Getsy's. So I really want to know what's up with this Shadow Triad and how they're related to Lord Getsy's. That'd be really awesome if it was sort of like a fathering thing. And they are sort of... not exactly brainwashed, but they're pretty much brainwashed by him because they were raised by him and they really have no other knowledge than what he taught them. And we're gonna Aqua Tail to get him out of your way. Yeah, I think this knocks him out of the way, doesn't it? And dang! Okay, it doesn't knock him out of the way, but that did a ton of damage. So we're just gonna tail him again, and Okay, Oswald's gonna get, he's still level with our lower guys, but Aurora is looking like what our starter should be doing, because he's been just so useful, and also Steel type is an amazing, and it's getting a tiny bit of a nerf, and that is a, I'm gonna say it's a part Rock type. I'm feeling Rock type. Maybe I just want Oswald to get more, nope, but it is getting a little bit of a nerf in the next game, which in X and Y, I think it's losing resistance to Dark and Ghost, I believe, which makes sense. Steel's already, it has resistance to tons of types. It's a really good type. But still, it's gonna be, Steel is one of the best defensive types in the game. I think it is, resistance-wise, and damn, Oswald wants his position back as the man. And, let's just keep going with Oswald. If he had Moxie, he'd be kicking ass right now, but Steel's probably the best defensive type, in my opinion, in the game. It just has so many resistances, and, Fighting and Fire, the only two, and Ground, I guess. But, I don't guess that that's a weakness to it. It is definitely a weakness to it. It does, you would be a jackass like that. But, maybe there's other types with 3, but I guess those are pretty popular, the types. Well, Steel has so many resistances. If I have to go with a defensive Pokemon, I'd like him being Steel. Good old Steely Dan, and it doesn't bother us a bit if we win or lose. So now we're gonna get that backstory. Even if I lose, Lord Getsley simply has to win. Carlos, are you okay now? No matter. The only thing you can do is watch Lord Getsy's use Kyurem to freeze Unova Solid. That's all. I'll return this Pokemon to you. Considering what Lord Getsy's is about to do, I have no further need of it. Oh no, it's gonna be, okay, I thought it was gonna cut to the emotion music. It's just back to the weird room, NSA Getsy's music. Hey, Scott, if we let Team Plasma do whatever they want, there'll be more sad Pokemon like Purloin and Kyurem. Aw, he's just so defeated. Aw, poor Carlos. Grrr! Well, he's not growling anymore, he's just gurring. And I'm guessing that's like the monitor of the ship. That's a picture of Unova. But, sorry I'm gonna have to cut this episode short, but you don't want a segmented not final episode, you don't want a segmented final fight. So, maybe it's gonna be a final fight. Hell if I know, I thought we were doing the final fight like 4 episodes ago. Probably even more than that. So I've been SaveAsUntitled. Stories flipping everywhere. Getsy's is back. He's got an epic cane. He's still got an epic theme. Carlos finally got met up with his Purloin, and that's, I'm just really happy. I can talk for a little bit because this episode's kind of short. I'm really happy where Pokemon is taking their stories. They're making it for like more of an older audience. And I know it's not like in depth, like crazy, like murder and violence story, but it's just like actually bringing out emotion like this. Like that's legitimately sad. And then he hasn't seen this Pokemon for 5 years, and it just it wants to fight him now. And he's just like, that's exactly the perfect reaction a person would have if they come back and they're just like, it doesn't remember me? It doesn't like me? Carlos is just like, he's blown away. So, I really like these new games. This is why I want to get Pokemon X and Y, because Pokemon is, they're getting a resurgence. I mean, I don't think there's ever really a bad Pokemon game, besides the Mystery Dungeon games, which I haven't played. I gotta try them out. But I like that I'm also getting a little bit of time here to talk. But there really isn't, in my eyes, there hasn't been a really super bad Pokemon game. I don't like going back to the first generations because there's just so much stuff they don't have. But that was the first game. You can't fault them on that. And they came out with an original great concept that definitely works. So I have high hopes for X and Y, that if it's hopefully like this game. And I do like the whole sequel thing that they did with this. I don't think they'll do an X2 and Y2 again. But I've been SaveAsUntitled. I honestly love this game. I picked a great game to blind Let's Play. I loved blind Let's Playing the first one. That's why I decided to do this second one. And I'm so happy I chose it. And I'm so happy you guys are excited and are taking this journey with me. So I've been SaveAsUntitled. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode as much as I did playing it. And I guess I'll see you guys next time.